can hear my neighbor crying. I can't breathe. Now, I'm in the struggle. And I can't leave. Calling out the violence of the racist police. We ain't gonna stop till my people are free. We ain't gonna stop till my people are free. You are listening to John Henry Media Network in the United States of America. Our podcasts get active participation for the following top countries: the United States, United Kingdom, Germany, South Africa, Canada, Israel, Brazil, Bahamas, Kuwait and Saudi Arabia. Don't forget to follow us, share us, leave a comment and download episodes. Remember, this is the right place to hear very powerful messages and music for Black America. Because we know that your message might awaken yet another sleeping giant. So, contact us today at jahu.enterprises@yahoo.com. I say again, that's jahu.enterprises@yahoo.com, and get your music, message or information heard by millions for a generous donation today.
Black Heaven is a place where...
Here is another highly informative, raw audio segment with some very important information. Hopefully, you will gain a better understanding of a few more unanswered questions in your own life. Just by listening to this, we really appreciate you for letting John Henry Media Network assist in expanding your knowledge of self. Now, listen to this.
Looking at the blacks in the front seat, Bernie Mac joking right now, him and Richard Pryor.
And now, let's bring out our special guest.
Blood sacrifice for fame. A lot of you won't get this, but those of you who are up on entertainment already know the truth. Let's talk about Prince starting off. In 98 and 99, Prince would end all his tours with letting the world know what's coming ahead, but no one knew what he was talking about. Check it out.
We got one more, and we're gonna get out. I gotta go home, y'all. I gotta go back to America. I gotta go back to What's up, my baby? I'm getting ready to bomb. What's up, my baby? I'm getting ready to bomb. What's up, my baby? I'm getting ready to bomb.
Now you tell me, how do Prince know about the bombs 2 to 3 years ahead of time, when Al-Qaeda and Osama bin Laden weren't even talked about until the bombs and the towers actually went down? That lets you know the elite lets these guys know what's up ahead of time. Once you hit that $50 million marker, you become very special to them, and you know what they know. Like Prince being honest, like for you to sing about it. They also, if you're a big-time movie director, they like for you to put it in your movies. They tell us every day, but most Americans are brain dead. But yes, Prince is an Edomite, and I'm going to explain it very carefully. Even though Prince had black people in his family, don't get it twisted. They were not all black, okay? As seen here. Here's the man that brought Prince in the world, Nelson. Well, most folks didn't know that John was 50% Italian, 50% black, and what that means half and half. John's father, who is Prince's grandfather, was 100% Italian, and his lineage does not go back to the Moors. So that makes Prince an Edomite. Here's Prince's mother, Mattie Shaw. She was also 90% Italian, 15% black. Prince came from an Italian family, much like Lenny Kravitz. Prince's father is not an Israelite. Prince's father was a blood sacrifice. Prince is a straight up flaming faggot, and on top of it, he's an Edomite. Prince's father dies. The sacrifice is fulfilled. Let's turn the tables. Let's talk about Aaliyah. A lot of folks want to believe that Aaliyah was our angel. I'm sorry to inform you, she wasn't. The truth on why Aaliyah died, her death was planned out by someone who loved her and needed her for his own blood sacrifice. Now, Aaliyah was not as innocent as people play upon. There's a lot of things that Aaliyah was involved in. She was involved with two different men. I'll explain later. Meanwhile, Damien Dash was the guy she fell in love with. And while Damien Dash had Aaliyah falling in love with him, or as he said, he fell in love with her as well, Damien Dash was involved with another woman. We will show you that woman as the film is rolling. Damien Dash didn't have love for Aaliyah. Damien Dash really didn't give two squats about Aaliyah. But what he did need her for is for his own journey. See, Damien Dash took the oath, just like his partner Jay-Z. And they all know about the sacrificing to become famous and wealthy. Well, let's just turn back the tables. Because before Dash, Jay-Z was popping this. Oh yeah, don't get it twisted. Jay-Z and Aaliyah had a thing going on. That is not a lie if you've seen it in the past. Jay-Z would meet Aaliyah at the club or sometimes bring her to the club. The thing is, Damon used to see Jay-Z with her. But Jay-Z really didn't have an interest. He kind of liked her, but he didn't. Dash really wanted her for other reasons, as seen here. Aaliyah was kind of giving out, I hate to say it this way, but Aaliyah was kind of giving out like a joint. She was what they call a jump around with these two particular guys. In Aaliyah's last film, she plays this demonic vampire evil witch. It's amazing that certain roles you take can depict how your life will play out. And the final role that Aaliyah played, she played this witch being turned into ash into stone. But little did she know that playing a film would come out to be reality. Aaliyah playing Nosedive because it was way overweight. Everyone aboard pretty much died. But during that day, after the shoot, Rock the Boat, Damon was calling Aaliyah pretty often. He was begging her to get on that plane so he could see her, so he said. See, it was all in the plans. Aaliyah was the blood sacrifice so that Damon could reach his fortune and his fame. I'll explain it as the film rolls. During the funeral, the guys come out with one hand over another. That's to let the elite know that the sacrifice have taken place, and now they're at the finale. Rachel Roy is well aware of the sacrifices that goes on in Hollywood. She was with Damon at the time of the death of Aaliyah. See, he met her as an intern working for Rocawear, fell in love with her, even impregnated her in 1999, about the same time he met Aaliyah. She knew about Aaliyah. She also knew Aaliyah was going to be their sacrifice for fortune and fame. When Aaliyah passed, he got back with Rachel, but did not marry her till 2005. He didn't want people to be seen so suspicious. Meanwhile, Aaliyah's death hits everybody like a storm. But don't get it twisted. What you didn't know is that Aaliyah was down with the Baphomet. Now, she wasn't down with the sacrifices, especially if she knew she was going to be sacrificed. But Aaliyah would always throw up her Baphomet sign like all the rest of them, because she was a part of the brotherhood as well, on the female side. Don't get it twisted. The women sell out too. What did he get for sacrificing her? Rocawear. Pro Kids. State Property Films. The clothing line of CEO. But Damon saw Jay-Z moving faster, so he wanted to get rid of Rocawear. So he sold it to Jay-Z for $30 million. But Jay-Z was always up on game. Jay-Z said, "Thanks, brother." Took it to his partners and flipped it for $204 million. Talk about screwing you without Vaseline. Ouch. Damon seen Jay-Z moving in the fast lane, so Damon would have secret talks and try to work out a distribution deal behind Dilly's back. Jay-Z went and told leaders of the Boule this would make Jay trustworthy and give much wealth for his snitching.
This for my niggas, you know what I'm saying? My real niggas.
You are listening to John Henry Media Network, and we know that truth is the new hate speech.
You my nigga then. We stick together, thick and thin, that's my nigga then. My nigga then. If you my nigga then. We stick together, thick and thin, that's my nigga.
Stay tuned in. The next episode will begin soon. You have just heard another great and powerful message for our black community. Brought to you by John Henry Media Network and the United States of America. This is the place for you, your family and friends to hear educational messages and music from other very important black people to help build a stronger and more revolution-ready black America. Your message will awaken another sleeping giant. So, contact us today at jahu.enterprises@yahoo.com. I say again, that's jahu.enterprises@yahoo.com. Get your music or message heard by millions for another generous donation today.
Weather's gone, the sun is shining.